Pick up, pick up, pick up. Clear. This is Lawgiver The Kingson from Kingston, Jamaica. And I'm here representing for Music Coast. Yeah, it's all good.
So, being a reggae artist, what do you think is the most, rewarding aspect out of that?
Yeah, so being a reggae artist, the most rewarding part of it is that I have a message in the music, positive message. And when we go out to represent reggae music, we have a message to the people, you know what I mean? To, demonstrate our culture, our lifestyle to the people. And it's a good vibe to see people receiving what we're giving, that positive energy. So, I just always love to represent the brand reggae,
And with a name like Lawgiver, where does that come from?
Yeah, so the name Lawgiver is a name naturally bequeathed unto me. I was born July the 23rd, you know what I mean? So that makes me a Leo. And it was written in the Bible, Genesis 49, that the scepter shall not depart from Judah, neither a lawgiver beneath his feet. You know what I mean? So lawgiver shall have the scepter. So that's where the lawgiver comes from, because of the tribe. You know what I mean? Within the 12 tribe settings. Plus, the Kingson, meaning I was born the 23rd of July, same day as his Imperial Majesty, and born in Kingston, Jamaica. So that's where you have the Kingston from Kingston, Jamaica, Lawgiver The Kingson. So that's how the name comes about.
Okay. And being a multinational artist, where's your favorite place to perform?
The favorite place to perform right now, I think Ashland right now, Oregon. The vibe here last night, it got me on another level, like never before. So it's a good vibe to perform here. The West Coast, California, you know what I mean? These areas are more, it have an energy more different from Jamaica, It have a positive energy when it comes to reggae music. People more appreciative of the music that we do, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's nice to perform on the West Coast here.
Okay. And being from Jamaica and an artist from Jamaica at that, and coming to America and everything, what do you find to be different with reggae artists that are in America, not even from Jamaica?
The difference is sometimes the music is a bit different, the vibe is a bit different, but different cultures. But I like, like the stick figures, you can lay back, smoke a joint and, relax. So reggae music was made for everyone, to bring people together. And it's nice to see that, other people, other race in the space. And we can still enjoy the same vibration that Bob Marley, burning spirit sent out. So it's just a good vibration overall. And I just like, from you presenting the music in a positive way and, representing the brand, it's all good,
Definitely.
Yeah.
And you've collaborated with several different artists, but recently you're working with Rebel Shakedown, and I got to see your guys' set last night, and it was just so energetic, and I loved all these different meshes of genres. You seem to you genre breaking reggae completely. You're a true reggae artist and by nature, but it seems like you just vibe off of whatever's going on,
So what happened with me, Lawgiver, is that I keep telling people that it's easy for me because I've taken the music from the root. So from you take the root of the music, you will grow with all springs. And once you have it, the music from the root, I just always maintain in my head.
Right.
Once it's positive, I can represent on any genre, any way, dancehall, reggae, roots. You know what I mean? Just like Half Pint, I collaborated with Half Pint. Half Pint is a man that doesn't do collaborations. You know what I mean? But he did it with me because he found something special about what I'm doing. That's what he told me. So I'm blessed to be able to represent reggae and dancehall in its positive form.
And is there any artists that you want to collaborate in the future with?
Yes, I would love to collaborate with Burning Spear. Burning Spear is like my daddy, and I've gotten so close to Burning Spear that when you check his page, like right now, you see that he's reposting my stuff whenever I post. You know, for him to be doing that, and I've been following his step all the way. If you notice, I'm on the stage playing just like he do, you know. So I would love to collaborate with Burning Spear, you know, a Chronics, you know, just anyone that's bring the positive vibe, you know. There's no boundaries, you know.
And what would people see from you in the future? What can fans expect from you in the future?
Always positive reggae music, uplifting music, you know, music to free the soul, you know, to foster next generation, to teach them the root of the music as well, like I learned it from Sly and Robbie, you know, the great Dean Fraser. These are the things I learned from them so I could pass on to the next generation. You know what I mean? Like, I have an album coming out soon. It's titled Creation, so people can expect that, you know, next year. 'Cause I wanted to release it in the summer, but the things got a little bit, you know, hectic for me. So I'm looking forward to drop that in April. So Creation is a title track. I have a song coming out as well, Friday, the 25th of August. You know what I mean? It's titled Irie with an artist called Bento from Bermuda. He resides right now in LA. You know, that track is a beautiful track. You know, so people can, you know, get some singles from the upcoming album, so people can expect that one.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And you mentioned Burning Spear being a huge influence in your musical career and everything. Is there any other influences you'd like to mention?
Yeah, Bob Marley. It's obvious that Bob Marley, and I can't forget the dancehall era, because I grew up in the 90s where, you know, the Bounty, the Beanies, you know, the Nicodemus. Nicodemus is a family of I as well, you know what I mean? Super Cat, you know, artists like those inspire me, you know, so I just keep going, and I'm a fan of the artists nowadays as well, because we have to feed off each other. It's a melting pot, you know, and we just soak up all these energies and put it out in the positive form.
And lastly, let's end it with this. What advice would you give to a Jamaican reggae artist coming to America for the first time, trying to make their footing?
Yeah, what I would advise all Jamaican reggae artists is that when you come here, it's a different scene. Yes, we're traveling with the culture from Jamaica, but if we could just slow it down a little bit, you know, when we speak, you introduce in the song, you know, slow it down a bit so people could get what you're saying, you know, and soak up that energy that you have, you know. So when you come in here, just be prepared. Make sure you have the music together. You know, people could go check out your music when they see you perform and stuff like that, you know. Be prepared.
Any final thoughts before we end?
Yeah, I said that the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be accepted in thy sight, O Jah, my strength and my redeemer. You can check out my music on all digital platforms. You know, you can go to my website, www.lawgivermusic.com. You know what I mean? Or Spotify, Lawgiver The Kingson. You know what I mean? And I want to big up Rebel Shakedown and my management team, as well Rosebud Entertainment, my production, Imperishable Uprising. We're coming out with some good songs, you know what I mean? And look out for a single with Samurai, Lawgiver, alongside Samurai. Check it out. You know what I mean? Coming soon.
Thank you so much, brother.
Music goes. Pick up. Let me do a job for you.